Hi, welcome to the Crypto Lifestyle. Here at this channel, we focus on mass adoption, decentralization, and other aspects of cryptocurrency that'll bank you coin. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when we post our next video. Also, hit the link in our comment section and find us on Twitter and our other socials. We'd really appreciate it. I'm the Crypto Lifer. I also have my own YouTube channel. That's right, I go live every single day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Sunday night is Bitcoin's weekly candle close where I get you ready for the week ahead. I also make content just like this video, so please subscribe to my channel. The link is in the description and pinned in the comment section below. I'd really appreciate it. One thing we have to disclose, all of us here at the Crypto Lifestyle are not financial advisors. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any coin or project. Today, I want to talk about mass adoption. How does mass adoption begin? Well, we know it starts off with retail, but it does end with institutions. Big money needs to adopt Bitcoin for the whole world to adopt it. We need to see it moved into the infrastructure of the financial markets. We need to see the cryptocurrency market really mature. Right now, the entire crypto space is $1.5 trillion. You know, the stock market is $95 trillion. We have 100x to go. We're not even close to where we need to be. Now, cryptocurrency will beat the stock market. And why? Well, it's faster. People will be able to make faster transactions. And we know the stock market is fueled by greed. Now, people don't realize, but time has a lot to do with greed. And you might be like, what am I saying? Well, the faster you can make a transaction, the less money gets tied up. The less money that gets tied up, the more transactions you can make. Banks love charging fees on transactions. Yes, they may make less fees on cryptocurrency, but there'll be more incentive for them to charge more fees. For instance, custody fees, holding fees, transfer fees. To people that really don't want to get into the nitty-gritty of crypto, a bank or a custody service could hold that and then charge more fees. So I think banks will still be able to charge their fees inside of this space, but they'll be able to do more transactions, and therefore their greed will fuel them to rush towards cryptocurrency. Soon the whole stock market should be running on blockchain. Within 10 years, we should get everything moving way faster. So it is obvious and inevitable to me that cryptocurrency will be at the forefront of the financial markets in the coming years ahead. So stay tuned. I'm about to break down some of the big institutions that are getting into Bitcoin behind your back. You may not know exactly what's going on, but I've been following the money. So let's watch the intro, get hyped, and let me show you where the money's going.
Crypto lifestyle, baby.
Ooh, I love that intro every single time. Francis, you get me hyped. I love it, man. Bringing that energy. Not many people bring the energy just like my man here every single time, man. I love it. I love it. That's why I love being here. That's why I bring my passion and energy to this channel, because I know it's well accepted by UTCLers, and this is the place to be. Right off the bat, I want to talk about the top 10 public companies that hold the biggest amount of Bitcoin. That's right. Who are the juggernauts in the institutional space? Who are the big companies holding Bitcoin? Let's break it down for you and show you who's holding Bitcoin and what's going on. Of course, number one comes through with MicroStrategy. We all know Michael Saylor just keeps buying it. He is the equivalent of over 3.3 billion in Bitcoin. He holds 105,085 Bitcoins. The CEO, Michael Saylor, said he was buying 1,000 Bitcoin every second. Unbelievable. That's amazing, man. Here's a tweet by Michael Saylor. Some have asked how much Bitcoin I own. I personally hold 17,732 Bitcoin, which I bought at 9,882 each on average. I informed MicroStrategy of these holdings before the company decided to buy Bitcoin for itself. Damn, man. I mean, he bought at 9,882. He's already quadrupled his net worth. My first Bitcoin was at 2,700. I'm telling you right now, guys, everyone that's bought Bitcoin and held it for 5 years has been in the green. So, not financial advice, but all I did was buy Bitcoin, dollar cost average, and it made me very happy, man. Now Tesla. Of course, we all know Tesla with the controversy, the ups and downs, the Elon tweets, but for the most part, they still are a backer of Bitcoin. They even mentioned that they will be taking Bitcoin. That's going to happen again. You know it. He admitted it. That was very bullish for Bitcoin. Tesla holds $1.5 billion in Bitcoin. Don't you think you should too? So the number for Tesla is 42,902 Bitcoins, man. I can't say I don't get a little envious. I just want one, just one. Can't you just throw me one? Then there's the behemoth Galaxy Digital with Mike Novogratz, billionaire Goldman Sachs trader. They hold a lot of Bitcoin. Galaxy Digital holds 16,400 BTC, worth over 522 million at the current prices. This is awesome. It could be even a little more from when this article was written, but 16,400 Bitcoins. Mike Novogratz with Galaxy Digital Holdings coming through at number 3. Number 4 is Voyager Digital Holding. They hold 12,260 Bitcoin, worth 390 million at the current prices. Wow, their quarterly revenue was up 60 million, up 16x from their previous quarters. Why? Because they were buying Bitcoin. All the companies that did not add Bitcoin to their balance sheet, they're going to continue to do so. When they realize how many other companies beat them to their actual share price and made way more money in that quarter and the quarters to come, they're going to realize that I think they might want to take a nibble on a Satoshi. Square Inc. Along with Tesla's buy, Square Inc. has an investment of $50 million in Bitcoin. That's right, Jack Dorsey opened up his wallet and he got down. $50 million worth of Bitcoin, Square Inc. holds it. Very important. There's Marathon Digital Holdings. They're a Bitcoin mining company. They hold 5,784 Bitcoin, a total of 184 million. The company, which aims to build the largest Bitcoin mining operation in North America at one of the lowest energy costs. I mean, I love to see that. I want to see North America take the forefront. I was actually happy China stopped the mining. Not smart. What, do they not believe in Bitcoin? Don't they realize what's going to happen? They're going to get eaten alive. All assets. Bitcoin is a black hole. It's going to eat real estate, treasuries, markets, stocks, currencies, you name it. Bitcoin will devour it all. Coinbase Global. Of course, Coinbase holds a fat stack of Bitcoin. How could they not? Let's see. They hold 4,482 Bitcoin, coming in at $143 million. Then there's the Bitcoin Group SE, a German-based venture capital firm. Bitcoin Group SE holds 3,947 BTC, worth $126 million. And they're going to merge and become Germany's first crypto bank. Today, I believe, also is a big day for Germany. A lot of people can start buying and selling cryptocurrency. Like, this is the day that a lot of their hedge funds can get in. They were being held back by a certain law, but that law has been now passed that they can get in very heavily into cryptocurrency. That could be a big catalyst for Bitcoin in the coming weeks ahead, so look out for that. Then there's Hut 8 Mining Corp at number 9. We're almost at the end. The Canadian crypto mining firm Hut 8 holds 3,522 Bitcoins worth $112 million. Go to room 112, tell them Blanco sent you. According to the BitcoinTreasuries.org, this is awesome, man. Update: 5,000 self-mined Bitcoin by the end of Q4 2021. Damn, that's what they want to get to. That'd be sick. And they already have 3,522. They're on their way to 5,000 Bitcoins. That's another thing. You can convert energy into the greatest store of value on earth. That makes Bitcoin the best form of energy on earth. People don't realize that. They're trying to bash it for the waste of energy. Other industries waste energy far worse. I bet you even making a Tesla might be worse than making a Bitcoin. We actually could go over that and look at the metrics, and eventually making a Bitcoin will become extremely environmentally friendly. It already is getting there, and there's a lot of sustainable energy out there. You will see. You will see. And then how could we forget Riot Blockchain? Riot doing their thing, holding 2,243 Bitcoin worth $71 million. So we go over this. What does it tell you? The top minds, the top business people in the world, the best financiers, people that know how to run their companies, people that have been very successful in the past, have moved to holding a large amount of Bitcoin. Maybe you should do the same in your portfolio. Have you saved up 100 grand? Do you have $10,000 in your bank account? Do you have $300 in your bank account? What do you have? Whatever you have, at least 10%, in my humble opinion, should be converted into BTC as soon as possible. Even if it goes up and down and there's volatility, plan to hold it for 4 years. I also tutor people. People don't realize that. I will tutor you and consult you and how to use the charts to dollar cost average in at the right times. If that's something you want to do, if that's something you're interested in, there's a link on all my videos to my tutoring. Hit that link, you'll see my schedule, and me and you can have a one-on-one. Now, I smelled a rat when Warren Buffett started calling Bitcoin rat poison. I was fishy about that. I said, interesting. Richest people in the world telling us the greatest asset in the world is trash? Maybe they want to buy it up for themselves, and I think that's what was going on. Whether they indirectly believed it or not, maybe subconsciously their greed got them to utter nonsense. Because I cannot imagine why someone worth as much as Warren Buffett would not at least speculate on one of the greatest digital assets in the world. We even had Jamie Dimon of Chase Bank telling people that Bitcoin was a horrible asset and probably a Ponzi scheme. He has now changed his tune. Goldman Sachs even had some pejorative words about Bitcoin, and now they are frothing at the mouth for this digital asset. I knew this was going to happen. I told friends and family this. It was only a matter of time. The math never lies. Once you understand the math of Bitcoin, you will be set free from worrying about why you should invest in it. Another thing is happening in the field right now. Amazon is sending out feelers. They are hiring cryptocurrency experts. We saw the ad. I saw what they were asking for. I know they're moving towards cryptocurrency. I believe they're going to accept Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano. Yes, they denied it. And yes, they tried to flood the market. But if they are going to accept Bitcoin, they need to reserve. They need to have a good amount of it. A fat chunk, just like Tesla, just like MicroStrategy. Maybe not as much as Michael, but they need at least 1,000, 2,000. They need a heavy chunk, $150, $300 million worth of Bitcoin. They need the liquidity. People are going to be buying and exchanging it. They need to have it on hand. So they need to buy it up. They don't want people knowing they're going to get into cryptocurrency and pushing the price up. So of course they're going to flood the market down as best they can. This makes complete sense. Any businessman would do this. Amazon, in my opinion, will be in the cryptocurrency space by the end of Q21. Jeff Bezos is going to space. You think he's going to miss out on Bitcoin? Not happening. Another big deal here, Goldman Sachs filed an application to offer an ETF focused on securities of cryptocurrency-related companies with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. The opposed ETF would track the Solactive Decentralized Finance and Blockchain Index. Really interesting. Also, the Twitter CEO, which we went over, he said that Bitcoin will become a big part of the company's future, and that talk with Cathie Wood and Elon Musk, really good news. Now, Goldman Sachs is not only interested, they're making some filings. They've filed for an application with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission to offer an ETF focused on securities of cryptocurrency-related companies. The ETF named Goldman Sachs Innovative DeFi and Blockchain Equity ETF. First time I saw the word DeFi inside of an ETF with an institution, this is a big deal. Earlier during the year, it also announced offering options and futures trading in Ether. The filing is one among over a dozen crypto ETF applications with the market regulators. Now, you may not know who State Street is. State Street here in Boston, one of the biggest asset holders in the world, one of the biggest financial institutions in the world. They are the world's second largest custodial bank, and they will now offer cryptocurrency reporting, reconciliation, and processing services to its private fund clients. The bank is partnered with Luca Inc., which will also provide its private fund clients with data to support valuation services. Early in the year, it expanded its services for crypto, central bank, digital currencies, blockchain, and the tokenization of securities through a State Street digital division. So State Street moving towards the digital space in a big way. Then there's Glen Oaks Escrow, one of Southern California's largest independent escrow companies, Glen Oaks Escrow. They've executed their first property refinancing deal with a Bitcoin-backed loan. This is the first time a refinancing deal has been completed using Bitcoin as collateral. They know Bitcoin's going to go up. That's free money. I mean, they're playing the market so well, like right against the market. I mean, these guys are taking advantage of it. So if you can see the beauty of Bitcoin before everyone else, you're basically getting free money because you can borrow against it and it's going to go up in 4 or 5 years. That's why Michael Saylor took out all those loans to buy Bitcoin. It was such an easy idea. He's paying like a very small percent, 1%. And as long as Bitcoin goes up more than by 1% a year, he's going to make a killing on the debt. So he raised debt in order to produce capital for the greatest asset in the world. If you don't understand that, take a tutoring session with me. I'll consult you on the financial markets. I'll give you a great idea of what's happening, and I'll also teach you how to trade cryptocurrency. The United Emirates, we know they have some of the most money in the world. Those oil fields, they have issued the country's first OTC license for buying and selling cryptocurrencies to the TRES group. It marks a change in stance of the UAE's former ban on cryptocurrencies. This decision by the government indicates its willingness to recognize cryptocurrencies as an investment asset. The move is also expected to pave the way for developing cryptocurrency industry in Dubai. Guys, my friends, this is it. Let me look you deep in the eyes. 2 years from now, the cryptocurrency space will be so far evolved from where it is, you will be kicking yourself for not having slowly dollar cost average and invested in the proper way. Again, none of this is financial advice. Do your own due diligence. But I'll tell you what I did. I've been dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin since it was $2,700. And every single dollar that I've put into Bitcoin has paid me back tenfold. You can only imagine, even right now, I'm sitting on a 10x in all my savings for the last 4 years. Imagine if you had saved 100 grand. Great. Imagine if it turned into $1 million in 4 years. That's what happened to a lot of people by dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. So that's it. This is just a brief overview of what's happening with the money in cryptocurrency, where a big business is deciding to put its funds. You can see all of the big companies, all of the big institutions from Chase to Goldman Sachs to the United Emirates, where all the money is consolidated throughout the world, is obviously leaning into cryptocurrency. We're seeing a global movement. This is not just one country. This is a global enterprise. I believe Bitcoin will be known from the Amazon jungle all the way to the African Congo, to Antarctica, to the tip of Quebec, down to the end of South America. Worldwide, we will see Bitcoin take over. Mark my words. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when we post our next video. And until next time, you're on your own.
It's the crypto lifestyle, baby.